Namaskar. Welcome to Bharat Blissful Wisdom. In this video, I would like to share with you all one essential topic, very essential topic for each one of us, that is how we get thoughts that create samskaras, because samskaras are the reason for our birth. Rishis of ancient India repeatedly caution us that we take birth after birth just to pay off or to clear off all karmas that we accumulated in previous births. If karmas are good deeds, we may have pleasant experiences, and if karmas are bad, we have to undergo very tough and painful experiences. Actually, ordinary people cannot realize it because one cannot see accumulated karmas but only experience the results of karmas. Unfortunately, we don't even know that these experiences are the result of past karmas many times. We blame or thank others thinking that the experience is because of a person or an incident. But rishis say it is result of our karmas of previous births, and persons or incidents is only a means of that experience. Accumulated karmas are intangible, so we cannot see them. Masters with their yogic powers can look into the unconscious zone filled with all karmas in us. With yogic powers, one can easily look into them. These karmas are reason for birth. Then, how we create karmas? The thought that propels action is the source of karmas, such a subtle one. Every action one performs results into an impression in the mind, and if that is repeated, it becomes samskara. Therefore, thought is the base. Every time we repeat an action, the impression makes a deeper groove in the unconscious zone in us, and samskaras become strong. They influence our thought process. Then they are called vasana. Samskaras and vasana design all our actions, and these actions result into more karmas. This is the vicious circle. When man leaves his mortal body, the jivatma carries only these vasanas to the next birth, which we call them as punyam, papam in ordinary language. The accumulated samskaras decide next birth of that jivatma. Thus, the root cause of karmas is thought. Millions of uncontrollable thoughts are responsible for karmas and for rebirth. Here just I gave a flow chart, go through that. Why and how we get thoughts? When our sense organs contact anything in the material world, that is, the world we see around us, and react to it, that generate a flow of thoughts. Basically, we need not understand that. Basically, we need to understand, it's very, very important, that even if we like it or not, trust it or not, accept it or reject it, one has to experience the results of karmas, and there is no other way. That means some people say that no, I won't believe in all this karma and all. Even if we believe it or not, like electricity, even if you believe it or not, it gives shock, that's all. What in our hands and what in our control are erase as many karmas as possible, that is, experience without resistance and practice tapasya, prayaschitta, or whatever it may be. Then reduce the list of karmas in this birth. This is the most important one. To reduce karmas, one need to reduce the thoughts. At least as an effort, one should try to reduce thoughts. Thoughts of any kind, especially negative thoughts. How to reduce thoughts? Entire ancient Indian philosophy deals with this only. Patanjali Maharshi in Yoga Sutras, he gives all about this only. He starts his great work, the great science, Yoga Sutras, with the word Chitta Vritti Nirodha. This is a sutra, first sutra. So, how to reduce thoughts? Maharshi says beautifully that if mind listens to us, we can control thoughts. Mind will listen to us when we tame it to our orders. This can be possible by gaining hold on pointed concentration on a single object through practice. But this concentration is not possible at the early stage, therefore practice it. Enter into intense sadhana. This is called tapas by yogis. We ourselves can choose one or more techniques to improve concentration and reduce thoughts. We get thoughts when our sense organs, especially eyes, tongue, ears, contact some objects that contact provoke thoughts. If the same thought repeats, it becomes samskara. Thus, one is able to firmly decide this is not for me and forget it. If it is a real need, then take it with a strong intention of not to recollect it anymore. This is the primary stage of sadhana. Rishis say not to allow your sense organs to roam freely because they bring stale stuff called thoughts and dump in us and they become samskaras. For people of this modern yuga, our rishis suggested a simple path, that is bhakti, the devotion towards Ishtadaivam or the formless cosmic energy if possible to develop pointed concentration. Devotion is a wonderful path. As a part of devotion, one can observe silence once in 15 days and during silence concentrate on the form of Ishtadaivam and do continuous Nama Japa. As far as possible, withdraw senses from worldly information and material around us. This silence, the vow of silence, helps us a lot in the beginning state. Then meditation, whenever time permits, meditate on the form of Ishtadaivam and concentrate on Ishtadaivam. That is also at the early stage, or whatever technique is suitable that one can follow to improve concentration on one point. Continuous japa with concentration on letters in the name or the form is a wonderful exercise. Then of all, the best thing for modern today's man is satsang. Satsang is the best alternative to those who love to enjoy company of friends. Create a bhakti sangha, preferably with a mixed group of people. Plan some programs to spread Sanatana Dharma among group members. All of us need to inculcate the habit of reading our great and divine scriptures regularly, visit nearby temples, especially small and new upcoming temples, as a part of our satsang program. We can conduct retreat programs under satsang. Let the satsang fill our inner space and our mind with noble thoughts and good deeds, along with intense devotion, and gradually, by individual effort, those thoughts also become less effective on us. All these are good samskaras that help us to take better life in next birth. That's all in this video. May the Gurudev's blessings